polyculture orchard. This is something that is more up and coming. It's more of a newer idea. It's very contrast to the traditional system that we've seen in the past and even a lot of places today. So traditionally we have monoculture, meaning one single thing. You think of this as an apple orchard, it's just apple trees. So polyculture is, poly means multiple, so multiple things. You're working in levels with polycultures, so this works really good for homestead orchards though, because you can cram a lot of stuff in a little bit of space. So my polyculture orchard is still developing. It takes a little bit to get going. The big pro to this is once it's established, it's basically hands-off. So you have your layers. Starting from the top, I have my trees. So in there I've got, well, the big overstory, which was established. We've got evergreens and walnuts. Those are established, they're not leaving. On the outside edge of that, sorry, my hand's out of the way, I have peach trees and apricots. In between there, then I have my berry bushes. I have a couple cherry berry bushes. Under the walnuts, I have raspberry bushes. I have blackberry bushes, and I have a blueberry bush. And that's all within that orchard area. It all runs off the same drip line. Under that, then, I also have strawberries. I have a lot of my herbs. I've now moved over there as well, because if anything can be a perennial, a lot of those herbs attract the pollinators, while repelling some of the other things I don't want. Strawberries, like Japanese beetles. Strawberries work really good because they cover the ground, but they also fix nitrogen for the trees. Comfrey is another good one that is a really good nutrient fixer for the trees. So I got comfrey around there too. It's basically using, you can find entire books on this, and I'm by no means an expert at this yet. I'm still playing with it, but it is something that is very fascinating because you can basically grow all of your food, and it takes probably, depending upon where point you buy your trees, but figure about a 5-year stretch to get it established. But then once it's established, there's nothing to do with it. Like, you literally just harvest your fruits. So that is the big advantage to it. Disadvantage is it takes a while to get going. If you're in a dry area, you might want to consider installing a drip line just so it gets some water, especially as it's getting established. But you don't necessarily have to keep that going once it's established.